On. It says, oh, we're on. There we go. Hey guys, my name's Ashton.
And of
My
course,
partner.
Aaron Chatterton.
Um, so for Beak of the Finch, the part one, we had questions 5, 6, and 10. So to begin, let me do a little screen share. Number 5 asks us for names of the small and medium and large finches. So here's a picture just for reference so you can kind of see what those look like. Here's the small, medium, large. You could definitely tell difference in their beaks. There's the Galapagos Islands. Here's their names. They're really weird. The small is Geospiza, Bullinginosa. And then basically you keep this first name. Medium is Fortis, and large is Magnirostris. That's my best I can do on the pronunciation. That's number 5. Short, simple.
And I got number 6, which is what do the blurry areas represent? And for the page reference, I just found it a couple hours ago, but in chapter 4, and I can't find it right now. But if memory serves me correctly, it is a hypothetical question on part of Darwin asking, why don't we see this blurry area where we get every single type of variation instead of distinctness, this kind of beak, this kind of beak, this kind of beak. And Ashton mentioned that it's like a rapid evolution, and that was in the book as well, that those populations that you do see a lot of variation, those would be the populations that are going through evolution. Those that there's a lot new alleles being introduced, and those alleles are being selected for or against, whereas those populations that have set variation have already been through the process of natural selection and weeding out those variations. Let's say in the blurry area where there's so many types of variations, like a spectrum, that those variations have been weeded out. And that's what I've got for question 6.
And number 10, there are a few questions in there. It says, all nature is at war, and the struggle very often falls on whom? We were thinking maybe this would be the young, like the seeds or eggs or seedlings and young. The reason why we're not super sure, maybe you guys can help us out and leave that in the comments, but maybe it's because they are so reliant on their environment, on their parents to be taken care of. Whereas the parents, they can go out, they can have food, they can fend for themselves, but the young are so helpless. And we're thinking maybe it was along that lines. The next part said competition is not only the clash of horns or tooth and claw, it is also what? So this is describing like physical battles or fighting or altercations. We were thinking it also includes those competitions for maybe food, for example. If someone gets to food first and there's no more food for the next animal or species, then they lost the competition, I guess is a way to say it. So there's physical and non-physical competition. And then the smallest grain in the balance refers to what? Aaron, what was it that you said about this?
That even so much as half a millimeter, the grants found to be instrumental in helping certain birds crack bigger seeds. So the smallest grain weighing in the balance.
Right. So it's like that small difference can make a big change in their how they're able to survive. So I guess that's what we got for this week. If y'all have any other anything else to add, please do help us out a little bit.
Yeah, I had a hard time finding page references, especially for question 10. I couldn't really find a specific answer to it, especially the first part. But thank you so much, guys, and we'll hear from you later.
Thank you.